I followed you like a believer to the edge of the world, with every secret exposed and every banner unfurled. I built an altar out of silence and the things we didn't say. Then I watched you take a match and simply walk away. I was the one who stayed behind to carry every stone, while you found a new direction to travel on your own. You needed a reason for why it all fell through. You needed a villain, so I played the part for you. I took the weight of the wreckage, I took the lash of the blame, until the only thing left of us was the fire in my name. Now I'm the goat of love, the one you leave behind to bleed out all the memories you're purging from your mind. Carry my heart to the desert, let the wild take the rest. Since you needed a sacrifice to get this off your chest, I'm the ghost in your history, the day you'll never pay the gold of love you gave away just to find a cleaner way. You're telling all your friends how I was the one who failed, how the ship was always sinking every time we sailed. But you forget who held the compass when the stars went out of sight, and who kept the engine running through the middle of the night. It's easier to hate me than to look at what you've done. So you cast me to the shadows so you can face the sun. Oh, tie the rope around my neck, load the burden on my back. I'll take the fall for everything that we seem to lack. If it makes your conscience lighter, if it helps you sleep at night, then I'll be the one who's wrong so you can be the one who's right. Now I'm the goat of love, the one you leave behind to bleed out all the memories you're purging from your mind. Carry my heart to the desert, let the wild take the rest. Since you needed a sacrifice to get this off your chest, I'm the ghost in your history, the day you'll never pay the gold of love you gave away just to find a cleaner way. Sent out to the wasteland, bearing every sin. Where does the forgiveness start, and where do I begin? I'm the goat of love, left out in the cold, the greatest story of a heartbreak that'll never quite be told. I'm the goat, your goat of love, your goat of love. I left the porch light burning, just like I always do, tracing every shadow, searching for a ghost of you. The coffee's getting colder, the silence getting loud. I'm reaching for your hand, but I'm just clutching at a cloud. I asked you how your day was, you didn't even blink, just stared right through me, pouring water in the sink. You don't care with me, you just breathe in the same room, watching all our roses turn to ashes in the gloom. I'm screaming in the water, but you're standing on the shore, counting down the minutes till I don't matter anymore. It's the way you look away when I try to catch your eye that tells me we've already said our very last goodbye. We used to talk for hours till the sun began to rise. Now I'm just a stranger with a hunger in my eyes. I wore the dress you liked, I even fixed my hair, but you're scrolling through a screen like I was never even there. The distance isn't miles, it's the inches on the bed, and the thousand heavy words that you left inside your head. Break my heart with anger, hit me with the truth. Give me something bitter just to spark a wasted youth. But this quiet desperation is a debt I can't afford. I'd rather you would hate me than be so deathly bored. Oh, 'cause you don't care with me, you just breathe in the same room, watching all the roses turn to ashes in the gloom. I'm screaming underwater, but you're standing on the shore, counting down the minutes till I don't matter anymore. It's the way you look away when I try to catch your eye that tells me we've already said our very last goodbye. Don't care with me, just leave me in the dark. If there's nothing left to feel, why am I still looking for a spark? You just don't care. No, you don't care with me. The suitcase is open, like a wound on the floor. I'm leaning my back against the wood of the door. I see you packing up the years in a box, while I'm searching for the words to turn all the locks. Your eyes are like winter, so steady and cold, while I'm clinging to a story that's already been told. Don't look at the clock, don't look at the drive. I'm barely hanging on, I'm barely alive. The air in this hallway is starting to freeze, and I'm finding myself falling down to my knees. Oh, don't leave, not tonight, not like this. Don't trade all we are for a ghost of a kiss. The world is too wide and the shadows too deep to throw away the promises we swore we would keep. If there's a spark in the ashes, if there's blood in the stone, then don't leave me here to be broken alone. Is it the way that I talk? Is it the things I didn't do? Tell me what kind of man I can turn into for you. I'll rewrite the ending, I'll change every page. Just don't walk off the tracks, don't walk off the stage. The silence you're leaving is a deafening sound, like a skyscraper crashing straight into the ground. Wait for the morning, wait for the light. Just give me 1 minute to make it feel right. Once you cross that threshold, there's no coming back, and my whole sky is turning from blue into black. Oh, don't leave, not tonight, not like this. Don't trade all we are for a ghost of a kiss. The world is too wide and the shadows too deep to throw away the promises we swore we would keep. If there's a spark in the air, there's blood in the stone. And don't leave me here to be broken alone. Stay for a second, stay for a breath. This goodbye feels a little too much like a death. Don't leave, please don't leave. I'm still right here. Don't leave. I built a temple in the corner of a rented room. I swept the floors and waited for the love to bloom. I gave you every Sunday and every Tuesday too. I made a religion out of the simple thought of you. I bow before the altar of the way you said my name. But the gods are always silent when the heart begins to maim. I offered up my secrets like incense in the air. I climbed 1,000 ladders just to find that no one's there. Now the stained glass is shattered and the choir's gone home, and I'm standing in the ruins of a kingdom made of chrome. I made you the god of love. Now I'm paying the price for turning a human heart into a sacrifice. I look for salvation in the hollow of your head, but you were only water and I was only sand. How do I pray for mercy when the heavens moved away? And the God of love I worshipped has nothing left to say. You held the power of the sun within your casual touch. Maybe the problem was I asked for way too much. I wanted a miracle, a sign to keep me warm, but you were just the lightning at the center of the storm. The pews are all empty and the candles have burned low, and I've got nowhere left for a broken soul to go. They say thou shalt not have false idols, but I didn't listen then. I'd have walked through fire just to be near you again. But you're just a man with a suitcase and a key, not the savior that I needed you to be. I made you the god of love, and now I'm paying the price for turning a human heart into a sacrifice. I look for salvation in the hollow of your hand, but you were only water and I was only sand. How do I pray for mercy when the heavens moved away? And the God of love I worshipped has nothing left to say. The bells are ringing lonely in the steeple of my chest. I'm looking for a Sabbath, I'm looking for a rest. But the sky is just a ceiling, and the throne is just a chair, and the God of love is gone, leaving nothing but the prayer. nothing but the breath. I'm sweeping up the dust of the life we used to lead, searching through the wreckage for a word I didn't read. The coffee rings are fading on the table in the light, and the bed is staying level through the middle of the night. I looked for you in letters, but the ink has turned to gray, and I'm watching every memory slowly drift away. I thought we were a mountain, I thought we were the sea, I thought you were the only thing that made a man of me. But now the walls are naked and the rooms are feeling wide, and there's nowhere left for all this heavy love of mine. Now there's just a trace of the way you used to laugh, a jagged little remnant of a broken second half, a fingerprint on glass, a single hair upon the floor, a phantom sound of footsteps walking through the kitchen door. I'm living in the after, I'm a ghost inside the space where there's nothing left of us but a tiny hollow tray. I found a silver earring in the pocket of my coat, and a half-finished sentence that you never got to quote. It's the cruelty of the little things that cuts the very most, when you try to be human while you're living with a ghost. I try to scrub the echoes out of every single room, but the silence is a garden where the lonely starts to bloom. If I blink, will you vanish? If I breathe, will you fade? Am I losing the reflection of the promises we made? I'm clinging to the almost, I'm begging for the small, because a trace of you is better than having nothing here at all. Now there's just a trace of the way you used to laugh, a jagged little remnant of a broken second half, a fingerprint on glass, a single hair upon the floor, a phantom sound of footsteps walking through the kitchen door. I'm living in the after, I'm a ghost inside the space where there's nothing left of us but a tiny hollow trace. Just a trace in the way the light hits the hall, just a trace of the writing on the wall. It's not enough to hold, it's not enough to stay. It's just a trace of you before it blows away. Just a trace, that's all I have. I'm still wearing the sweater that smells like your skin, waiting for a heartbeat to finally begin. The flowers in the vase have all turned to bone in this kingdom of us that I'm ruling alone. I've been talking to ghosts in the hallway at night, holding on to a memory that's losing its light. They say that time is a healer, a bridge to the shore, but I'm just a sailor who can't find the door. I'm digging a hole in the center of my chest to give all these promises a place they can rest. 'Cause I loved you to death. Now I love you to death. In the cold, empty spaces of the things we never said, it's a beautiful ruin. It's a hollowed out heart, still trying to finish what you had to part. There's no pulse in the passion, no breath in the bed when you're left with the love that you've loved until it's dead. The calendar's frozen on a Tuesday in June. I'm still singing along to an out-of-tune tune. I see you in windows, I see you in dreams, but I wake up to find I'm just tearing the seams. It's a heavy kind of haunting, weight in my soul, to love something broken until it feels whole. Is it a sin to keep holding a hand that's gone cold, to cherish a story that's already told? I'm keeping the fever, I'm keeping the chill, because if I let go then the world will stand still. 'Cause I loved you to death. Now I love you to death. In the cold, empty spaces of the things we never said, it's a beautiful ruin. It's a hollowed out heart, still trying to finish what you had to part. There's no pulse in the passion, no breath in the bed when you're left with the love that you loved until it's dead. To the end of the line, to the edge of the sky. I loved you too much to ever say goodbye. Now it's just a ghost, and now it's just the lead in a heart that's still beating for a love that is dead. Love to death. I love you to death. The engine's humming in the gravel drive. I'm counting heartbeats just to feel alive. You got your jacket on, your hand is on the rail, and every word I try to speak just seems to fail. The hallway light is flickering above your head, shadowing the thousand things we left unsaid. I know your mind is miles down the road, carrying the weight of such a heavy load. But before the taillights fade into the gray, there's just one thing, I'm begging you to stay. see you swallowing the tears you won't let fall, while I'm memorizing shadows on the wall. If this is the end, if the fire's truly out, give me one last silence, Mr. Screaming shout. In the space between a heartbeat and a sigh, there's a little bit of truth that doesn't have to die. Don't rush into the lonely, don't run into the dark. Just stand here in the stillness, let me feel one final spark. Stay for a breath, just one moment of air before you disappear, and pretend you don't care. Let the world stop spinning, let the clock lose its track before you walk away, and never look back. I'm not asking for a lifetime or a soul left to save. Just stay for a breath before you walk over my grave. That's all I'm asking for. Just one more lung full of us before you close the door. Stay for breath. Stay. Just one breath, then you can go. I've been practicing my fire in the mirror every day, moving all the furniture to wash the ghost away. I bought a different brand of tea and changed my side of bed, trying to silence every word that's screaming in my head. I keep the TV humming just to drown the hollow sound, but I'm still checking for your shadow on the cold and empty ground. They say the world keeps spinning, that the sun will always rise, but they don't see the desert growing underneath my eyes. I'm putting on a jacket just to feel a kind of way, while I'm standing at the window staring at the garden gate. 'Cause when you're trying to breathe and the air feels like lead, when you're trying to sleep but you're waking up instead, or when you're trying to smile but your face forgets the way, and you're trying to find a reason just to get through one more day. It's the hardest kind of labor, it's a war you never win when you're trying to be whole, but you're empty deep within. I went out to the grocery store and saw your favorite fruit, and I felt the branches shaking at the center of my route. I almost called your number just to hear the rhythm start, before I remembered that you tore the map apart. Now I'm walking through the motions like a clockwork man of 10, trying to find the exit to the state I'm living in. Trying is a heavy word, it's a mountain on my chest. It's the lack of any color, it's the lack of any rest. I'm trying to be someone that you wouldn't recognize, so I don't have to see your absence every time I close my eyes. 'Cause when you're trying to breathe and the air feels like lead, waking up instead. When you're trying to smile, but your face forgets the way, and you're trying to find a reason just to get through one more day. It's the hardest kind of labor. It's a war you never win when you're trying to be whole, but you're empty deep within. Forget what we're about, but the trying is the tether, and the trying is the chain, and as long as I'm trying, I am living in the pain. I'm trying, but I'm when you're trying. The keys are on the counter, right where you let them fall, beside the dusty picture still hanging on the wall. I watched your taillights flicker and vanish in the rain. Now I'm memorizing shadows to compensate the pain. The closet's halfway empty, the air is feeling thin. I'm bracing for the winter that's about to settle in. I retraced every footstep, I replayed every word, searching for the warning that I somehow never heard. Was it something that I promised? Was it someone I became? Now the hallway only echoes when I try to speak your name. Why do you leave when the story's just begun? Why do you head for the shadows when I'm reaching for the sun? You're walking out the door like it's an easy thing to do, leaving me to figure out a world that's missing you. If the love was ever real, if the fire was ever true, tell me, why do you leave? Why do you leave like you do? The tea is getting bitter, the house is getting cold. I'm clinging to the secrets that we never got to hold. You said we were forever, you swore it on your life, but now the silence cuts me like a jagged rusty knife. Did you find a better version of the dream we used to share? Or did you just wake up one day and find you didn't care? Don't tell me that it's better, don't tell me I'll be fine. Don't act like you weren't drawing such a cruel and jagged line. If you're looking for a reason, if you're looking for a sign, just look at what you're breaking. It's yours as much as mine. Why do you leave when the story's just begun? Why do you head for the shadows when I'm reaching for the sun? You're walking out the door like it's an easy thing to do, leaving me to figure out a world that's missing you. If the love was ever real, if the fire was ever true, tell me, why do you leave? Why do you leave like you do? You're a ghost in the doorway, a footprint in the snow. If you had to go away, Why did you let me love you so? Why do you leave? Why do you always leave? I walked into the bedroom and I had to stop and stare. Had the imprint of your head still on the pillow over there. The laundry's in the basket, a shirt I haven't washed. The memory of forever is getting slowly crushed. I find myself inhaling just to keep you in my lungs, like a secret language spoken by 1,000 silent tongues. I try to open windows just to let the winter in, but the oak and the vanilla are still sunk into my skin. Every corner of this house is a trap that I have set, because I'm terrified of breathing out and learning to forget. Your scent is lingering, it's hanging in the hall, like a shadow of a ghost that's dancing on the wall. It's in the color of my coat, it's in the fabric of the chair. I'm reaching out for someone who's no longer really there. It's a sweet and heavy torture, it's a beautiful despair, knowing your scent is lingering, but you're everywhere but here. The soap you use is sitting by the edge of the sink, a little dry and cracked, and it makes me start to think about the mornings in the steam and the way you used to smile. I give up all my tomorrows just to hold you for a while, but the bottle's almost empty and the vapor's getting thin, and I'm scared of when the sense of me is all that's left within. Is it a blessing or a curse to have this trace of you, to feel you in the velvet and the lavender and blue? I'm a prisoner to a perfume, I'm a victim of the air, living in a daydream that I'm forced to never share. Your scent is lingering, it's hanging in the hall, like a shadow of a ghost that's dancing on the wall. It's in the color of my coat, it's in the fabric of the chair. I'm reaching out for someone who's no longer really there. It's a sweet and heavy torture, it's a beautiful despair, knowing your scent is lingering, but you're everywhere but here. I'm holding my breath so the room doesn't change. Everything's familiar, but everything is strange. Just a trace of your jasmine and a hint of your skin. Your scent is lingering. Where do I begin? Where do I